Welcome back to Friday night at the Desert Classic Dancesport Championships 2025. I am standing here with the winners of the Open Professional Smooth Division and our current national and world smooth champions, Roman and Galina, who were ice skating on the floor this evening. Welcome. Literally. Welcome. And thank you so much for being here. It was just a joy to watch you tonight. I've been wanting to talk to you guys for quite some time because this is, you've been really breaking barriers here in the smooth division. Literally, you said skating on the floor tonight. Yeah, I felt like it almost became a theater arts for a second.
Yeah, there were a few spots on the floor that allowed us to do it.
Slippery, yes. And every competitor, outside of the floor, they all talk about that.
We were counting on the Latin guys to get some how you say in English, stickiness.
Yes, stickiness.
We were ice skating, so.
We were ice skating. Well, the flow, the gorgeousness. How long has this partnership been going on now?
Let's see.
7 years.
It's already 8.
8?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
2017, yeah.
8 years now.
Oh, my God.
We were here last, I remember clearly, it was at this, in this room in 2019, right before pandemic, and since then I've been dreaming to come back. Roman has been here with his students, but I'm finally back.
I mean, we want you guys to come to the West Coast. We never really get to see you over here, so thank you for wanting to come back.
One of the main reasons why I wanted to be back here, because I felt closer to our Dancing Angel arena. Yeah, so for us today, this performance, before when we were warming up, we clearly both knew that we're dancing in her memory.
That's so beautiful. Thank you for mentioning that. We feel the same way. Obviously, she's our dancing angel here, and our fearless leader, as we call him, Igor, is continuing the lovely traditions that she has set out for us. I know you're going to make me emotional. Don't make me cry on camera. Yes, so that's wonderful. I'm so glad that we're able to continue to keep her legacy going through the beauty that she has passed on. There's a little piece of her in every one of us, I feel. No, I know. But I want to know, how do you continue to keep that steady pace at the top? It's very hard to sustain that level that you guys are sustaining. What are the elements that help you do that?
Sustain is not the word. We try to always raise the bar, not for only ourselves, but for others as well. I think when you sustain, this is not a good statement.
Right. I understand what you mean.
But we try all the time. We try to dance our best with and give our heart to the audience and dance for each other. Yeah.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Yeah, the chemistry is a little undeniable. You guys are really out there giving us your souls, and then to each other, you give us these light and shades within your dancing. And I think that's what I feel like really sets you apart, is a lot of times we forget the fast, slow, and I see a lot of the intentional movement that you guys are doing in that. You want to speak on that a little bit?
I always, for me, when you say like how do we maintain or how do we keep moving, I think the biggest discovery for me through the year, and I've been doing this since I'm 5 years old, we're not going to talk about how many years. Yeah. It's, for me, I think, is understanding that it's not really a sport, it's a performance. And each of us, I mean, not in the couple, but all the professional dancers, our responsibility is at some dances to entertain, at some to touch and move the human beings that are watching us. Some of them are lucky to dance as Pro-Am students, but many I know just come and they don't have an opportunity to dance due to some reasons. So it's our job through our body and our soul to make them experience that they are actually dancing with us. So that's what motivates me, and that's what keeps me going.
In every dance we're telling a story. That's the most important. And I always said in every interview, I said, remember, technique is a very important tool, but you have to make people feel something when you dance.
Yeah,
yes.
Well, you definitely do that. That's very clear. I watched you at one point reach out to the audience right here on the corner. And everyone was just mesmerized. They didn't know what to do. They was just like we're so it's so intoxicating to watch that moment and to not know when it's going to end. It flows seamlessly from one to the next, and I think that's extremely. I would say it's hard to do, but I can tell that it comes very authentically to the two of you.
It's our life. It's the biggest passion. I cannot even call it passion. It's our life for both of us.
It's how you breathe.
It's our air. And of course, as all the dancers, we know that time is running. We're not going to be able to do it forever.
No,
I'm not. I'm saying that eventually we're moving towards the end. So before that end, we don't know yet when, but before it ends, this magic ends, we want to cherish every single second that we have an opportunity to dance. Because really, I think that all the artists, we are blessed, to do what we love to do, to have a profession that it's not your profession. It's really it's your life. It's your air.
Yeah, right. It's not profession, for sure.
The smooth category it's becoming extremely innovative. And, we've got Tony Redpath who's doing her global smooth systems, and it's starting to really take float and shape in Europe, and it's really like the world is learning about what smooth is about. How do you feel that you're able to contribute to this particular division?
Well, for us, first of all, I have to mention that for me, if I was born again and I would get to choose what style of dance I would want to dance, I would not choose anything else but smooth. For me, it's like because as a young dancer coming from ex-Soviet Union Republic, I was trained in 10 dance, like many, and ballet training. But when I moved to United States, and I remember it was at Capitol Dancesport in 2007, I think, and it was my first smooth competition, but I was really like a newborn baby for smooth, that I only saw it on the videos of the syllabus. It was still like those tapes. And then I walked in the ballroom and I saw all these finalists dancing open smooth. One of them was Michelle Officer. And I came back to my teacher, Marina Tarsinov, and I said, oh my God, Marina, they danced like this and like this. I was in love. Like I was in love immediately. Like it was
feeling and so much, it's physical representation of emotion.
So of course it's a great responsibility. I think not only for all of the smoothies now that this style is taking a flight to international competitions. We went to Japan last year. It was, oh my God, it was huge responsibility because we were dancing show with like top standard and top Latin couples. So we were like, okay. So it's a responsibility, I think, but it also keeps us motivated. Like this is one of the...
when I fall in love with the style, it was about 14 years ago when I walked into USDC. And Galina was dancing like this.
Oh my gosh.
And I said to myself, oh, I would like to have a partner like this. And
look at what you manifested.
Little did he know about what it is to have a partner like this.
Any regrets?
No regrets at all. But at the time, it was just a dream for me to dance with, beautiful dancer who was on the floor. I was mesmerized by that style because it was first time for me coming from Russia. To see that style, and I was fall in love immediately, and I said, the only style I want to choose is this one. Wow. Yeah.
What a beautiful story of how you guys came to be as a partnership. I love that. I love that. Well, listen, that's why I wanted to do this, is because I don't feel like sometimes those stories get told until maybe like a retirement, and we're not ready for that, so don't do it. You've told me a little bit about what Desert Classic means to you, but specifically maybe a message for Igor as we move forward into the new chapter of Desert Classic.
Igor, if you want us to be here next year, we need to see you more often in Florida for the coachings. Yes, Igor has been part of our journey again, like before pandemic, then life took different turns during pandemic, and then with what we discussed earlier, but we really hope to see him because the passion for dancing that he has is rare. It's rare, and it's
everything with his heart and soul.
It's great to have people like that in the ballroom industry.
Yes, Yes, I agree 100% with everything what you said. Yeah. Igor, we will see you next year.
Yeah, it sounds like we're already ready for next year, so that's amazing. Well, again, congratulations. Thank you for sharing not only your passion for this sport and this art form, but for this particular division and raising the bar always. Yeah. Appreciate that. Much. Absolutely. Guys, thank you so much for watching. We still have so much more to come from the Desert Classic. Stay tuned.